Each family has a black sheep, aka the sacrificial lamb, meaning you are placed here to break the generational curses that were placed upon your lineage. Your oddness is what makes you great. Your journey will be a bit more complex. You'll go through many trials and tribulations that will break you down and force you to rebuild even stronger. Your very own family will often be your greatest obstacle. Keep your head high. Your breakthrough is in the horizon.
All right, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, and I'm going to read verse 9 through 10. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, okay? Which have not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise unto, let me face the east, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you brothers out there that are laboring, enduring the elements, making your body a living sacrifice, trying to seal the elect, making your calling election assured, seeking out your own salvation. To you sisters out there that are learning, listening, applying, being obedient to your husband. Shalom, shalom. All right. All right. And this lesson is going to be called Your Family Will Turn on You. Okay. And the reason I started off reading that 1 Peter's, 2, 9 through 10. All right, chapter 2, verses 9 through 10 is because, like the video clip in the beginning about the black sheep, a lot of us are the black sheep in our family. I know I'm the black sheep of my family, but kind of felt like my older sister was, which I'm going to get into something here in a little later about her. Normally I keep my family business private, but something I want to bring it out because what she texted me and what she said is very, it's to let you know, like, the times that we are in. And, because a lot of your family, man, are going to turn on you, and that's why I named it, this lesson, Your Family Will Turn on You. But reading 1 Peter's 2, verses 9 through 10, there was a word in there called peculiar, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and look that word up, get the definition, so we can see what that word means, all right? So just give me a second as I get it pulled up. All right, and I'm just simple Google definitions. All right, peculiar. It says strange or odd, unusual. Okay, and also it has special. Okay, so you're gonna be strange. You're gonna be odd. You're gonna be unusual. You'll stand out because you're different. You're not like everybody else. Okay, so you're pretty much a chosen one.
I'm going to tell you this right here. The pureness of your heart, the pureness of your light that you carry is going to always put you in a space of being isolated, meaning you don't have many friends, meaning you don't hang around many family members. A lot of people don't understand you. And a lot of times people are offended by you, even when you haven't done anything. You haven't even said a word, but people feel intimidated or offended by you. It's because your light exposes their darkness. You see what I'm saying? When you are heavily anointed and you're a chosen one, you always make people feel some type of way. You're going to always make them feel some type of way, which causes you to be in this place where you're all by yourself. And I'm going to tell you what offends them about you or makes them intimidated. Is because you are so pure. They feel like, who do you think you are? You think you better. So you so perfect. Never do anything wrong. And it's not that you don't have flaws. It's just that your heart is not contaminated. You don't have evil motives. And see, what you don't realize is people are comparing themselves to you more than you know. That's why you can hang out with people. And then all of a sudden they start acting funny towards you, treating you some type of way, always trying to be rude to you, making little comments.
Okay, being a chosen people, understand not everyone in your circle or in your household or, a member of your family, okay, will be a part of the selection, okay? You got to understand, because, like a lot of us, we love our families, our immediate family, you might be close to them. But, you know, coming into this truth, Yahweh was making that separation. So understand, you know, us waking up to this truth, a lot of things are going to be revealed. You're going to find out a lot of your family members don't really like you. And it could be, maybe they've never liked you, or maybe it's because of your awakening. All right.
This is a warning to any of you out there who know me or are a family member and you're secretly watching these. I'm about to drop some truth and it's going to sting a bit. Video came across my feed this morning of a lady. She was talking about that your family might not be who you think they are. It's kind of a philosophical approach to how you view your family. She said that basically you're born into your family. You don't get to pick and choose your family. So you see your family through a certain set of eyes. And she's like, at some point in time, you are going to see your family members for the truth, for the people that they are, not see them as family members, but see them as the actual people. And you will find out that many of them wear masks. Many of them are jealous and envious of you. Many of them are in competition with you. Many of them simply just don't like you. And every time that you go to visit with them, they are simply tolerating your presence. Well, some years ago, it happened to me. I saw many of my loved ones as the people they truly were. I saw their masks, and I didn't like it. I made the decision in my life to distance them dramatically. Several of them I had to cut out altogether because their masks were very, I wouldn't say evil, but very disconcerting.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, and I'm going to start at verse 51. And it says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. You got to understand that you are waking up from that deep sleep, okay? But not everyone close to you are going to like it, all right? A lot of them are not going to like it. You know, a lot of my family members don't like it. You got some that they don't understand the awakening, but they, you know, they don't come against me. They're not, you know, they're not going to, they're not scoffing or nothing like that. They just don't understand. You know, the deep sleep is on them. Now, they could wake up later on. Who knows? You know, everyone's time is different. You know, everyone, you know, but they got the last hour. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will wake up. You know, when all hell breaking loose, there's going to be some that'll wake up, and it will be delivered, okay? So don't make no mistake in that, okay? All right, Salakia, it's a storm coming, you know, so I'm kind of in a new location. I actually did a lesson here back during winter, okay? So, you know, but I only used it because it was raining that day as well. So, Salakia, all right? But, yes, you know, your family are not going to like it, all right? This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at verse 11. And that, knowing the time that is high time to wake up, wake out of sleep. All right, so Yahweh is telling us, man, it's time to wake up out of our sleep. All right, for now is our salvation nearer than we when we believe. You know, our family has always said, you know, hey, you know, Christ is coming, the Messiah is coming. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know the name, so you know, a lot of them were saying Jesus, but you know, I'm not trying to, you know, say that 'cause we know that's not his name, but you know. The Messiah is coming, the Messiah is coming. You know, they were saying that, all right? But now, you know, hey, it's closer than when we believed, all right? The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, okay? So this is what we're supposed to do. And let us put on the armor of light, all right? Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering or wantonness, if I'm saying that right, not in strife and envying, okay? So this is the way we're supposed to move, all right? Got another precept. Give me a quick second. All right, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and verse 16, all right? And it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these quick text messages. All right. And I'm going to add it to the screen so you guys can see. All right. you know, back on Thursday, you know, June 29th, my sister texted me, and I was at work. It was real random, all right? And she said, I love you, bro, and I respect your beliefs, but we also have West African ancestors too, which I've said that. I've never said that we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So something was up with this, but you know, we're gonna get into it, all right? But we have, she said, we have West African ancestors too, and I don't feel right bashing Africans and Jews because they are Jews in Ethiopia and in Nigeria. And Grandma Patty, you know, this is our grandmother, told me we had African in us and Native American in us. My boyfriend is African, and I have Jewish friends. So she's talking about the Amalekites, all right? And I don't want them to get offended, so I am no longer on your Facebook to keep the peace. I love you and have a wonderful September 11th, which that's the day of my birth, which I told her I don't celebrate birthdays, so I don't know why she's saying that. And then she put shalom, all right? So, you know, it was really random. But I will say this, my sister, she suffers from paranoia schizophrenia, and it could be some other things. You know, I feel like, you know, maybe Yahweh has smited her with blindness or madness or something, because, you know, it's just really strange, okay? So I put absolutely. I teach that we do have Africans that are Israelites over there. We are actually scattered everywhere. This was my response. And then I said Psalms 83 goes into the nations that are against us, though, and also they are against the Most High. And I said, and he names them which Africans are on the list. I said, which are which are those that descend from Ham. We come from Shem. And then I showed her a picture, which I'm gonna show y'all here now, you know, where it's labeling like predominantly where a lot of the Israelites are, because we're not just in West Africa. You got some in East Africa, South Africa, you know, and some in North Africa, okay? So, you know, I said these are areas predominantly where the remnant remain. So I put this on there for her. So then she comments back and she said, you right, bro, we are everywhere. And I agree, because I heard that some Africans sold Hebrews into slavery, which was sad. I'm just saying that all Africans aren't bad, that's all. But see, she wasn't saying that. She was trying to, I think she was using a reason, because my sister is notorious for, she'll get offended, or she'll just get on there to see what you're posting, see if you're talking about her, because she's paranoid schizo. She thinks people are talking about her bad in a negative way, which no one's saying nothing about her. And she would, this is my older sister, by the way. You know, I have 3 sisters. And she will just block you randomly. One time, my sister had, she had hit us up, and this was back in like 2017, I believe. Yeah, about 2017. And she hit my mom up, you know, and I was on my way out to LA, you know, because this is back when I was still doing music, and I was going out to LA. And she said, tell bro that I blocked him on Facebook. She said because he posts too much negative stuff. And the only thing I was talking about on my page, I never really post any personal business. I only talked about, you know, the music, maybe, you know, something going on with the music, or the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was saying God and Jesus because I didn't know the names yet. I wasn't awakened yet. But I've always had that connection, like, you know, you just, you know, like a spiritual connection. You know, we the Israelites, okay? It makes more sense now to why I was posting those things. But I'm like, are you calling the Most High negative? You know, she would say things like that. And then last year I had got a strike, or on guess you can call it a strike, but it was on Facebook. I posted something about how the Amalekites run the radio, or they run all the different channels and stuff. Well, they suspended my account for like a week for posting that, you know. And I mentioned that to her because I didn't want her to get offended, because she'll think like if you're not on Facebook and you're not liking her posts, she thinks something's up or you against her or something. She's, like I said, she suffers from paranoid schizophrenia. So I mentioned that, and you know what her response was to me? She said, that's why I only post positive stuff. So I said, so you're saying that the word of God is negative? And so then she's like, no. She tried to like renege on what she said, but I was like, that's what she basically said, you know. So in her mind, the Bible is negative, you know. So she's not moving in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. She doesn't have the spirit on her, you know. So and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. She got the spirit of Satan on her, you know. So it is what it is. But you know, I watch how I talk to her and things like that. And then, so she was, you know, she went into saying that, you know, she blocked me and everything. She put amen. And then I responded, and as far as you leaving my Facebook, that's nothing new. I don't get offended, but we gotta stand for righteousness. I think I had a typo. And I said the Most High don't care about our feelings, which is true. He don't care about our feelings. All right? He don't have a respect of person. So she's sitting there worried about what people think. I'm not going to worry about what people think. We're supposed to be bold as lions, all right? And I said, yeah, they did it in the book of Joel, because, you know, she was looking, you know, I told her, you know, about, because she mentioned about them selling us in slavery, which they did. And then she said, okay, have a blessed day. And I said, but social media isn't for everybody, nor is this truth. The Most High is going to purge out 2/3, which equals up to be 66.6%. And I put the eyeballs like looking. And then I said, and all right, you be easy out here. You know, I just, you know, move on from the situation. And she said, and I will be changing my phone number because I'm moving and I'm getting married. Shalom. Like, what does that have to do with anything? If you're getting married, why you gotta change your number to get married? So basically, I see through the bullshit. Excuse my language. Basically, what she's saying is, I'm changing my number so I don't have to talk, so you guys can't contact me or talk to you guys. I don't really care. I'm not going to get offended. I accept the fact that a lot of my family are not going to make it. It is what it is. You know, this truth is not for everybody. All right? So, and then I said, that's awesome. Be easy out here. You know, I just, hey, trying to move on. I said, and I ended it with saying, Yahweh Shai is coming soon. She always liked to get the last word, so she put amen and she put the praying hands. So it is what it is. But I wanted to bring that out. I'm going to tell you, the spirit that's on her is of Satan. And I believe that if, you know, if I continue with a relationship with her, she will, you know, deliver us up to, or deliver me up to be killed. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into some scriptures. Go ahead and exit out of that. And Lord willing, this is edifying. But you know, like I said, I don't normally post my personal business, stuff that goes on with my family and stuff. But if it's something that can really edify the body and just let you be aware that the times that we're in, you know, I'm gonna do it. You know. So, you know, I'm not worried about that, because at the end of the day, you guys are my family, all right? So I'm not worried about all that, all right? So, you know, after bringing out those text messages, this is John 15:19. It says, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And my sister was acting like that before I came in this truth, but I always had that light in me. And I think, you know, it just didn't really mix, you know, with her. You know what I'm saying? We were tight growing up, but I noticed things like even in her teenage years, she always hung out around Edomites. She only dated Edomite men, Esau. That's all that she likes. So if you say anything bad about Esau, you know, that's what it really boils down to. She loves Esau, you know, and when you say things about Esau, she gets mad because that's all she dates. So she's saying she's dating an African, which I believe she's lying. She's just saying that, you know, because my sister lies a lot. You know, but it is what it is. You know, I see through it. But I'm not worried. You know, like I said, you know, it is what it is. You know, this truth is not for everybody. And the more and more we get closer to Yahweh Shai returning, you're going to see it. Okay, this is Mark 6:4. It says, but Yahweh Shai said unto them, a prophet is not without honor. Okay, so you're not without honor, but in his own country. See, in your own country, all right? And among his own kin, in his own house, okay? So a lot of these people are not going to, you know, appreciate you, man. You know, that you are making your body a living sacrifice, you know, trying to seal the elect, you know, pushing this word, you know, being grounded in this truth. They're not going to appreciate that. But, you know, those in the truth will appreciate you for that. You know, the brotherhood, and then a lot of these sisters that are waking up, they're going to appreciate it because they see what you're doing. They know, they understand, okay? We're coming back into our lot. This is Luke 4:24, and it says, and he said, verily, I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country. Okay, so see, all right? So she wants to only hear smooth things, which that reminds me of, and look, I'm going to be pulling up a lot of scriptures, y'all, so just bear with me. A lot of things come into mind on the stuff that she was saying, her mindset. You know, it was all up. I said, man, I got to do a lesson on this. All right, so I didn't care about coming out in this rain, in this storm. All right, you know, this is when we say endure the elements. This is what it is. You know, hey, you come out in the heat. You know, you come out, you know, when it's raining, cold, all that. All right. This is Isaiah 30. I'm going to read verses 9 through 10. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children. I told you she lies sometimes. She's rebellious. All right. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord. They're not going to hear it. Okay. That's what it boils down to. She don't want to hear this. Okay. Which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, but speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. Okay, she wants to be lied. She wants you to be deceitful and all that. You know, that's what the mindset of our people. Okay, but see, we're not going to budge. I'm not going to budge, nor will I compromise to be loved or accepted. You know, I don't give a damn about what anybody thinks, man. You know, so it is what it is. All right. Talk about smooth things, you know, and that's her to a T, man. She wants to hear it, you know. But this is Jeremiah 2:33. All right, and it says, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? So I'm not going to trim my ways to seek love, but a lot of our people will. 2/3. You got some in the truth that try to trim their ways to seek love. All right. So you got some go as far as trying to say Esau can make it in the truth. Man, you got to be kidding me. All right. So why trimmest thou way to seek love? All right. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. All right. So, you know, the mindset of our people, man, it's ridiculous. All right. But the Bible tells us to shake the dust from off of our feet and keep it moving. And that's roughly paraphrasing. All right. But make no mistake, those same family members, friends or neighbors will turn on you in the last days. And that's a fact, man. All right. This is why the scriptures also says a prudent man foreseeth the evil, you know, and hideth himself. Okay, so we're supposed to be of the prudent. You know I'm a prudent man. I foreseeth the evil. I'm gonna hide myself. So her making that separation, trying to like, you know, separate herself from me. Hey, that's fine. You know, because I've been done separated myself. I understand this truth is not for everybody. I gave her the information, like when they were pushing the jab, I told her not to take it, and she was all against it. Oh, you know, I ain't taking it, I ain't putting it in my body. Then she went and she was chasing out, because she's about that bag. She keeps saying, I'm chasing that bag. So she went and got a job. She job hops too, like crazy. So she got this job, and it's a good paying job, but they made her take the you know what, and she went and she did it. Because I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, don't take it. And she took it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she was warned. You know, in Ezekiel 33:33 says, you know, when it come, you know, upon you, you know, you're going to know that a prophet has been among you. All right? So she'll realize it, you know. But let me go ahead and bring out a couple more precepts. Like I said, man, Lord willing, this be edifying, y'all. I know it's a lot of reading and stuff, but man, so much come to my mind. But your family will turn on you, and I believe, man, through the Spirit, man, she will be that one to do so. So that's why, you know, hey, I stay out the way. This is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you." See, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, even the nation of Israel. You know, because it tells you not all Israel is Israel. All right. And then shall many be offended. So she's offended, all right? And shall betray one another. So see, you'll be betrayed, okay? And shall hate one another, all right? And many false prophets shall rise. You know, those are the ones that, you know, being deceitful. You know, telling you, you know, God loves everybody, and you know they're trimming their ways to seek love and all that. You know, being deceitful, man, and shall deceive many. See. And because iniquity shall abound, and that's what you see now, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many will wax cold. I'm telling her about the word, and she got no love for the truth. She got no love for the word. She got no love for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, she only got love for the world. You know, all right. But he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So okay, you know, you got to endure to the end, and that's what I'm gonna do is endure, Lord willing. I'm not gonna you know, budge, man. This truth is all I got. If you take this truth away from me, man, then it's a done dollar for me. I have nothing. This is it. That's why I go so hard. Like if somebody try to come up against me, hey man, I'm willing to fight. And I ain't talking like, you know, fist fight, but I'm like, man, hey, I'm gonna stand up for myself, because this truth is all I got. You know, somebody trying to slander your name or something, hey, I'm gonna stand up for myself. All right. This is Revelations 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 10, and it says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And this is talking about Esau Edom, you know, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Okay, so you might die, okay? 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. All right? So you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to overcome. All right? And you're not going to be hurt with the second death. You know? But I told her, I said that, you know, Yahweh Shai is going to purge. He's going to purge out the 2/3. So I gave her the warning, you know. And I also said, you know, that Yahweh Shai is coming. Because she's talking about getting married. And you know what it says how it's going to be in the end times. You know, our people are going to be eating and drinking and giving into marriage and all that. You know, she's more focused on marriage, you know. I'm not worried about all that because I'll get it in the kingdom. Anything that you sacrifice on this end, you will gain that and some in the kingdom. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will bless you, man. So I'm not worried about that. Okay? But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, is about division and separation. Okay? There are those that have been awakened, and you got those that have been blinded. Okay? So I'm gonna bring out a couple more precepts, and then I'll go ahead and end it on that. All right. I'm getting ready to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 13, and I'm gonna read verse 16. All right. And it says, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and for your ears, for they hear. Okay. So it's a blessing that you see. Okay. And it's a blessing that you hear. All right. Because a lot of these people don't, man. They don't know what's going on. They've been spiritually blinded, all right? And right, this is Romans 11, and I'm gonna read verse 7. All right? And it says, what then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay? So the election, it's all about the elect, okay? When we come out here, we're trying to seal the elect, okay? Because we know 2/3 are gonna be destroyed, all right? They're gonna have to go through that fire. They're gonna know death by pain. All right. This is okay. One more scripture here. Gonna go to the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, and I'm gonna read verses 4 through 6. All right. You know, and I think that's it. Hold on. I think I might have got that wrong. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. No, I was right. For some reason, it wasn't popping up. But all right, maybe it was a typo. All right, this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, and verses 4 through 6. All right, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right, and the God of this world is Satan. All right, and he's working through Esau, Edom, the Edomites. All right, they're the wicked, the border of wickedness. All right, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. So she don't believe. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua, who is the image of Yahweh, all right, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahushua, all right, and ourselves, your servants for Yahweh's sake, all right. For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, so you know, man, that's what it's all about, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, y'all. It's a blessing, man, to really be awakened in this truth, and oh man, a blessing. It doesn't stop raining and everything, you know. Hey, when you get to come out doing the work, man, you know, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, he's gonna let you know, man. He's gonna let you know, man. He see you and he's with you, man. But it's a blessing, man, that we are awakening this thing, man, and that we're trying to seek out our own salvation. Because when you look at the state of our people, our kinfolk, our friends, co-workers, neighbors, hey, man, a lot of people don't know what's going on, and they've been blinded. Even the ones that think they so-called woke, and man, they don't know what's going on. They can't make sense of this. You know, they ain't even thinking, they ain't looking to search out, you know, through the Holy Scriptures and can connect the dots. So it's a blessing, man. But Lord willing, this was edifying, y'all. I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise unto Yahweh. Hold on, let me face the east. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel, and shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. All right, and I got a video clip here at the end. It's a Jake, man, that's going into you know, how many are being blinded. All right, but take note. He's going to say some things. He's going to say, I think, Christ. He might say Jesus in it. You know, so he don't, what he's saying is on point, but there's certain things that he don't. And then he talks about the Gentiles being grafted in. I might edit the video and kind of cut that little clip out where he's talking about the Gentiles being grafted in. Because, you know, when he's saying that, he's talking about these other nations. A lot of people believe that. But everything else he says, as far as like them being blinded and the truth is not for everybody and stuff like that, he's right, you know, and he says a lot that's on point. He brought out some precepts, but as far as the Gentiles, no, man, this thing is only for Israel. That's why when you go in Revelations, it talks about it has the names of the 12 tribes. You know, you just can't be adopted into something. And only the adoption is that you're coming back. You're coming back in. Being grafted in is you coming back into something that you was already a part of. And see, these people of the other nations has never been a part of this. You know, they're considered heathen. You know, it tells you in the Apocrypha that they're nothing but spittle. All right, you know, but they're not going to inherit the kingdom. But they'll get their lands back, and they're going to be happy because, you know, it tells you that the people rejoice, man, when the righteous beareth rule. Okay, they're mourning right now because the wicked are ruling. Esau, Edom. You know, 2nd Ezra tells you, 6 and 9 tells you that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And Jacob is the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. So check this clip out, and like I said, it's some heavy stuff, man. Hey, we're in some beautiful times. All right. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you brothers and sisters. To the next one. Shalom.
Great comment. I just can't seem to get everybody on the same page. It's like the more I try to tell them and wake them up, the more they seem to be in a coma. Yes, the Bible has an answer for you, and I'm going to give it to you. Let's get busy. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. Remember, this is prophecy. The Lord said he declares the end from the beginning. This is what it says. It says, for the Lord has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, meaning Israel, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and seers hath he covered. That basically means the Lord put sleep on all those who he wanted it to remain on. And those who are in this truth, God took the sleep up off of you. So, and basically what the last one means is that the Lord has preserved the ones who are going to wake you up. He preserved them and woke them up. And now he's waking up everybody else through them because his word, it comes through them. Let's get some more. All right, remember, precept upon precept, line upon line. This is going back to Isaiah chapter 29. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 8. According as it is written, meaning written before, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, meaning sleep, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. So this means that this is Bible, chapter, and verse with two precepts that prove that this is doctrine, that God has poured sleep on the ones that he does not want. Remember, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 says that God is going to destroy 2/3 of Israel. Jesus also said in the book of Matthew that the children of the kingdom shall be cast into outer darkness, and there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Meaning that 2/3 of our people have been preordained to be destroyed. They've always scoffed. They've always loathed. They've always hated who they really are. So because of the reason why they don't want to come back is because they love this world. 2, they choose to be asleep. 3, it's too heavy for them. And 4, everything is not for everybody, even if you love them. Remember, God doesn't want everybody. but he wants to save everybody. But the thing is that everybody doesn't want to be saved. The Bible says that light came into the world and men loved darkness, meaning the truth came and people loved the evil. They refused to change. They hardened their hearts. So stop wrestling with your family. Your real family are those who keep the commandments of Christ. This is a spiritual bond that we're fighting for. So, when it comes to family, cousins, friends, don't be afraid to walk away, because your soul is on the line and you don't want to go to hell because of someone else. So God bless you, and this is an excellent comment.